So as you guys saw in the title of the video, this is December update, and this is all we did from December to November. We're just going to be making a side-by-side comparisons of new stuff that we've made. So as you guys can see, the environment has changed completely, and this statue has also changed, making animations and all that. It's animated, it's hard to see, but it is animated. The rooms have changed, as you guys can see, and also the graphics has changed. I'm going to show them. Oh, this is a sword for the test. The graphics have also changed, but first I'm going to show you guys this here. It's the Summons GUI, which I'm still working on. I still have to make it functional. The menu, which wasn't in here before, you guys already know, but I'm going to do a more detailed one. Here's the inventory, which is going to have a bunch of the items, and here's the weapons, which is going to be just have all the weapons, and here's the player info. In here are this is going to be the quests. I have to still change it. This used to be the stats, but I've put them in player info. This here is going to be the update log, which I'm still working on. And this here is going to be the teleports, which should work. I can go to spawn, and be at spawn. I can go to summons room, or in upgrades, or in play, challenge. I can teleport anywhere. And we also have settings, which shadows. You guys can see literally right now. The shadows on and off. The background music is stuff to work on, and yeah, now time to look at the new graphics, new and improved graphics. As you guys can see, the graphics look way better. It's way laggier though, because yeah, you guys can see up here, and yeah, this will be the graphics if you play with max graphics settings, and this is how it will look like. But I'm not going to be playing with max graphics settings for the sake of my PC, and that's why, yeah. And I also wanted to show you guys the inventory system. This was just for the testing. This doesn't go into inventory, but it goes into weapons. This is just for testing. It's not actually like this, but yeah. There's going to be a filter menu. This will go away. It's kind of glitched for some reason. I'll fix that. There's going to be like a filter menu, which I'm still working on. And then I can equip it or unequip it. And the guns, which yeah, obviously are broken, like I said in my last video. And because of some technical difficulties, or better said, me not being able to test it properly, or just not me understanding the difference between local script and normal script, I have to, redo this gun. That's why I have a different folder, different project for it, which you guys can see. We have the Cure X, the main game, the animations, where we can do the animating and all that, and the VFX testing. Everything that from VFX testing and animations will be pasted in here, which you can then use. I'll show you now VFX testing. So now we're inside the VFX testing thing. We have our weakest dummy over here for the testing, and we also have new camera angles, which will be like in the main game. So this is how the camera angles look like, just like from doors. We can see the body, sway effects, and all that. And we have our slingshot, which I am still working on. It's not done yet. We have our Rasengan, which is just for testing, which is the weirdest looking thing ever. And I'm going to put on max graphics so you guys can actually see how it actually looks like. It's not going to be in the game. It's for testing. We have our slingshot with sound effects, as you guys can hear, and then the reload is the R button, which just says the dialogue over there. And then over here we don't have the wind blast yet, which I will show you later. We do have the Z ability. Z ability is Thunder Strike, and in Thunder Strike it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just it's like the Rasengan but different. I still have to code it. I'm still in the middle of coding it. It doesn't do damage or anything. This is how it looks like. Yeah, it's just a blue ball with lightning particles, which is hard to see because the lightning particles take a little bit to spawn. And yeah, that's all that I've done over here. In the animating thing, there's also a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I'll show you guys. With F, by the way, is to so that you can freely move your mouse. And yeah, I'll show you guys how it looks like. So in here we have our Explorer, and I'll show you guys that in replicated storage I have it in guns. Let's take the Z ability, which will workspace, and as you guys can see, so this red part is just the hitbox. I can make it invisible real quick. Yeah, hitbox, I'll just make it invisible. Alright, so as you guys can see, over here we have the code. I accidentally opened it. Over here we have a bunch of stuff. This here is the projectile, like you guys saw. And yeah, it's just a ball with electricity around it, and this will like stun. And over here we have, when it hits, it will like this ground crack thing, which it will only emit once. I just have like this to test and see stuff. And this is when it hits, and if players are nearby or like mobs are nearby, it'll like change the lightning damage and do like a little bit less damage and like chain it, you know what I mean? And this is like that ability, the Z hit ability, and like the Z overall. And then we also have the X ability, which I have to find real quick. I'll show you guys. Alright, so the X ability, it's still kind of loading. But yeah, X ability is like a wind gust kind of thing. I'm not the best with VFX, but this is what I can do or make. It's like the wind, and the wind will push you back, and then it's like a crowd control kind of thing. If like there are a bunch of zombies on you, and click the X ability and they'll fly backwards, which can help in most cases. And yeah, that's the X ability over there. I'll put it back in here. And yeah, that's all the VFX I have so far for the slingshot. I'm still making the slingshot VFX, and now time to go for animating. So over here is the most boring one, you could say. There's nothing here yet. But I'll show you guys. It's only one animation that I made real quick, and I have a sword for some reason. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's like a small breathe animation. It's not the best, but yeah, that's all we've got so far. And yeah, this is like the other version 1 of the doors one that we made, but I didn't like it that much. Over here you can also see my FPS down here, and yeah, it's like the first version that we made, but it was very glitchy. That's why we changed it to the newer version. And yeah, this animations one, there will be more animations and more rigs with the name up there, like what they do. It's just a quick breathe animation that I made in Blender. And yeah, that's all we have over here in animations, and that's kind of all we did. I feel like we did a lot this week, and I feel like, I mean, not this week, in December, because if you just saw the side by side comparisons earlier, where it showed you guys the way it looked like in November and the way it looked like in December, I can show you guys now a clip if you want to see exactly how it looked like in November. If you have this, it's just so fun to spam. So as you guys can see, it does look bland and like nothing. And only in 1 month we did a lot, I should say. But it was a lot, but I feel like we could have done more. And also my friend, he's on holiday, he wasn't at home, so he couldn't work on the PC, so he couldn't continue the map. All I did was just change the room myself and change the graphics for the map. That's all I did, because he was on holidays and I was just testing it. But now he's back from the holidays, and now he's going to continue helping me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. That's all we did in December. I think we did a lot. If you guys think I can improve something, just tell me. And thanks.